What's up guys, Versatile Element here, and as I begin this video and as I play some Star Wars Battlefront 2 mods in the background, specifically the Darth Maul Cyborg Legs mod, I want to go through a list of my equipment that I use to make my YouTube videos, my rather simple YouTube videos. This won't be a tutorial video or a how-to on making YouTube videos, but hopefully this video helps you get an idea of what kind of equipment to start out with or to upgrade to in the future. To begin, I want to go through my headset, what I use currently, a Turtle Beach Air Force P12. Now back in 2017 when I started this channel, I used a Turtle Beach Air Force P7, I think. And in both instances, I used their built-in headset mics, but I had a problem sometime last summer, 2019, where my headset would keep on recording some weird, loud, random static noises, which I couldn't get rid of because they would just appear and disappear randomly, no matter how many recordings I make. But good thing I had a spare microphone, which is my lapel mic, a Boya BY-M1 lavalier mic, lapel mic. So it's that kind of headset and lapel mic duo that I use for making gaming videos and audio commentaries like this one. Now occasionally, I will use a Google Pixel 3, my phone, the Google Pixel 3, when I'm vlogging or making any other videos that I'm on screen, as well as like I used with my recent reaction video on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Rise of Skywalker DLC. I used my old Logitech C270 HD webcam, and it's the old version from around 2011 when I got it, 2010, 2011. Because the newer versions of the C270 is basically the same thing, but with the new Logitech logo. The new Logitech logo, my old one, still uses the old Logitech logo, so you know it's the old one when it has the old logo. And also, going back one more time to my microphone of my headset, when I do make occasional videos through the PS4, occasional gaming and streaming videos on the PS4, when I plug in my headset to the PS4's controller, that's when the microphone works properly and no random static sound, so that's a good thing. Now moving on to the software I use, the first two of this software that I'm going to talk about, I use them a lot with each other, almost all the time. The first one is Audacity for recording audio commentaries like this one, even on gaming videos like Let's Play type of videos. And Audacity is a free and powerful software to use. I use it to record my audio commentary separately from the gaming, from the screen recording, so for like Let's Play videos and just sync them up. Even though I record them at the same time, though I start them one after the other. So I recommend using I recommend using Audacity for audio editing to record your microphone audio from, like when you're talking to a microphone and making your voice sound, I don't know, older, and making the microphone sound more professional, like it's a more expensive microphone. So I recommend using Audacity for those. Now moving on to my screen recorder, which I also use as a stream encoder for when I make live streams, which is Streamlabs OBS. Okay, Streamlabs OBS. I used to use regular OBS or OBS Studio. And while you can make your own fancy overlays for different scenes or when you're streaming and all that, even borders for your webcam, if you record or stream with a webcam, you can do all that on Photoshop. But for someone like me who hasn't learned stuff like that, that's why I use Streamlabs OBS, because they have a whole storefront, I think that's what you call it, like some store where you can download lots and lots of free overlays to fit your style, your presentation or your theme or something like that. That's why I use Audacity and Streamlabs OBS for recording and streaming. Now when I do stream from my laptop, that's when I just use Streamlabs OBS and record my microphone within that same program rather than using Audacity. Now for the next one, I do use Handbrake for file compression. It's good for making files smaller. Well, after you export, after you export your videos through your from your editing software, whatever it may be, Premiere, Vegas, whatever. Use Handbrake to make the file size as small as possible, and so that you can upload YouTube videos faster, of course, depending on your internet speeds. And before we get to my video editor, which I also use with Handbrake, I use Photoshop to make my thumbnails. Now, I wish I can learn how to make more professional, more custom-made, more attractive thumbnails. If you've ever seen YouTubers such as, I'm thinking from the top of my head, Split Screen, though he has somebody else making his thumbnails. YouTubers like Review Tech USA, Bombastic, Battlefront Updates, maybe even cinematic captures. If you've seen YouTubers like those, maybe even like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye and people like that, Markiplier, they have a lot of professionally made, more custom made thumbnails, which I wish I can learn how to make through like tutorials on YouTube and the internet for Photoshop. But there's just so many tutorials out there. It's like where to start, you know. But yeah, I use Photoshop for thumbnails, even though it's a more simple thumbnails, like taking a screenshot from a game, even through something like NVIDIA Ansel, or just taking a screenshot or from a camera mod like I use with the classic Battlefront games, and then putting some simple text with a simple letter and number strokes. It is usually black. Occasionally put my logo, my VE, Versatile Element logo. Those are my thumbnails for now. And now here's my video editor, which is HitFilm Express. It's a free and powerful video editor. I used to use Premiere Pro back in 2017. I started using it for school, and then I moved on with it to YouTube. But then in the almost 2 years since I got Premiere Pro and started using Premiere Pro, it just had a lot of annoying problems, such as frequently crashing as you're opening up Premiere Pro, or crashing when you're about to open a new or existing video project. The export pop-up window takes forever. I mean forever to pop up, even after you hit export, and just stuff like that. Even what made me switch over from Premiere Pro was when I started having a lot of video stuttering in the file or preview window in Premiere Pro, which I found out later on when I started using HitFilm Express, because it had a similar problem, was that I had to enter some settings in Handbrake after making the files from Streamlabs OBS to make the file where it won't have a lot of stuttering in the video editor, if at all. And so maybe I could have used that for Premiere Pro, but it didn't happen before. So now I know with a HitFilm Express, if I were to go back to Photoshop, or not Photoshop, if I were to go back to Premiere Pro, then I would go back if it works better. So yep, that's all the video, and that's all the equipment I use to make my YouTube videos and some of my experiences around it. Now, like I've also done with the hardware, when I occasionally stream videos on the PS4 and record videos off of the PS4, then I just use the PS4's built-in DVR, I think that's what it's called. But other than that, most of my hardware is just really mainly on PC. It can also be done on consoles, but mainly on PC. So that's all. Okay, that is all the hardware and software that I use to make my YouTube videos. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to make a demonstration video of how I make my YouTube videos, my simpler YouTube videos. I try to do it as best I can, even with some long audio commentaries like this one, because I still struggle with commentary. Now, that's all for now, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Versatile Element signing out, and I'll see you in the next one.